You know, when people move to London, I like to think of the fox. You know, you ever see the fox in the countryside?
Yep.
The fox in the countryside, it's fluffy, it's furry, it's flourishing, it's chilling, right? And then you see the fox in London. Fuck me, man. It has no fucking fur left. Scavenging for chicken bones, having sex behind the bins. It's chilling in your house, and you're like, I'm getting outperformed by a fox. I need to step up my fucking game. What the fuck is going on with these foxes? What are they doing, you know? I've not got to that level where I'm perverted enough to Google like fox porn. I hope I never get there, you know. People do worse, I think. Especially in big cities, people have weird kinks in this city, you know. I feel like I'm not kinky enough for London sex scene. Maybe because I'm not white. White people, you guys involve whips and, you know, chains and nipple clamps and stuff. Indians, on the other hand, they're doing yoga and fuck my pussy like this today. Yeah, Africans, I'm part African, so yeah, hard to believe, right? Part of colonization. Africans, you know, we just reproduce. I prefer to finish on the stomach, no child support. But yeah, if you ever been inside a sex shop, yeah, I'm always the only colored person in there, and I see some guillotines and stuff and whips. And being, you know, of African descent, anything with a whip kind of offends me. If someone pulls out a whip on me, I'm punching that motherfucker in the face.
That's
You guys
funny.
have got whips, guillotines, nipple clamps, electrocuting, and you don't know how to deal with it. I wouldn't know how to deal with that. I had a girl ask me, spit in my mouth. I said, fuck me, that's not good. That is single-handedly the most disgusting thing you can do to another human being, is to spit on them. Even police, like, stab me, shoot me, but if you spit on me, that's fucked, and someone finds pleasure in that, I'm gonna do like this, fucking pray for you. Yeah, but London, it's good, but also it's difficult to live with people in London. You never know who you're gonna have as your housemates. When you're doing viewings, I do a viewing once, and they had chains on the cupboard. I said, fuck, you don't even trust them with your cereal. The lady is like, yeah, the Albanian boys keep peeing everywhere. Why do you keep talking about the Albanians? Why just don't rent to them? What the fuck? I moved into this guy after COVID. He was a nice guy, he's a Filipino guy, and moved in. He's like, hello, how are you? I saw a twinkle. And when you see a twinkle in another man's eye looking at another man, I was like, man, you kind of like flattered, you know? Thank you very much. Thank you. But you're also apprehensive. Like, is this guy, what does he want to do? Anyway, in my culture, I'm Portuguese, by the way. It's in my culture to share food. So I'm always cooking on my days off. I'm chilling. I'm cooking up a storm. I'm drinking a couple of beers. I'm shooting dice. I'm talking shit with my housemates. So I got a bit close with the guy, right? Because it was near Christmas and he's the only person that you can actually talk to without having a fucking mask on. And you don't want to go outside because there's nothing fucking open. So we sit down to have some food. I cooked like a nice fried chicken. If you know Filipinos, they love fucking fried chicken. Jollibee is fucking amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
We're sitting watching Harry Potter. Just so you can get the scene, right? We're chilling. Had our dinner. Watching Harry Potter. Harry Potter's doing his thing. And he goes, you're nice. I want to suck. What the fuck? So imagine if I said that to a woman. I'd be straight in prison and on the front of reform campaign, you know. What the fuck is this guy? It's like, this cannot happen. What's going on? But it happens like that. Is any Filipinos here? No?
No.
Ah, I forgot. Yeah, we're in the gentrified area. How can you make any creatives? The fox? Where is it?
The fox.
But I remember.
The fox appear.
No screeching yet. Huh? It's still early. Well, I remember I met this guy years ago in church, and I didn't know this until I got older. I met in church at the end to say, peace be with you, God bless you, whatever. We locked eyes. Like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm like, okay, I'm studying. What are you studying? I said, business. And you? I'm a pathologist. I was like, all right, cool. So we go for like coffee. Everything's civilized at first. He's chilling. And then we start drinking together. And when you drink with someone, that's when you either see the real version or the unfiltered version, which is kind of fucked. So we're sitting there, we're drinking wine, and out of nowhere he's like, "Do you want to go to the strip club?" I said, "What's going on?" "Oh, the brothel." I was like, "The brothel? Oh, great, this guy's fucked in the head." I said, "Ernesto, I met you in church. But why do you think the people go to church? To be forgiven." Fucking hell. So if you do crazy shit, go to church. Because you meet the most fucked up people. Actually, I met this guy. He was filming me. He's a good guy.
Me.
And he's wearing the wrong fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, they
on the
almost
day
killed me
of
today.
the London team playing. But it's always like that. Even my father used to drink a lot. Maybe that's why I drink a lot. I drink because actually I like it. You know, I was a cocktail bartender for many years. So you get free booze. And he used to say really weird shit to me when I was a kid. I remember I was small, and he was like, kept talking about single women and dogs. He's like, "Why do you think the ladies like dogs over men?" "Because they can teach them tricks." I'm 10, what the fuck are you talking about? And a few years later, when I ate pussy for the first time,
This guy.
you know, I finished doing it. It was a good time. I had a hell of a good time. She did too. Her parents were downstairs. A bit awkward when I went to wash my face in the bathroom. And I said, "Thank you so much. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a walk." We went for a walk. I saw this lady and a dog. She was jogging, and the dog was like. And then I remembered what I just done, and I went, "Oh, okay, I get it, father, you nasty motherfucker." You should not be telling that to a 10-year-old. And that's about all I've prepared for this evening. You're pretty much new to this. I just finally grew the courage to do it, because that's the worst thing that can happen, right? You go to a place, nobody laughs. What you gonna do? Okay. But if you don't try, you don't get.
Yeah.
So whatever your goal, objective is, I'm gonna finish this like Bad Bunny. You know, Lord, Donald Trump was pissed off with like, "It's not even a show. I didn't even know what that dancing was. What do you think, Melania?" "Get away from me, Donald. I never wanted you in the first place. You dragged me, you Jeffrey Epstein friend." Everybody's in. I thought I finished, but I'm gonna take advantage, because yesterday they only gave me 5 minutes, and the host, he looked like Alan Carr, and he was really rude, and he wasn't really funny. So when he was rude to me and my friends when we walked in, I wanted to tear into him. I was like, "I'm gonna remember everything you said, and I'm gonna turn it against you, you sly motherfucker." But yeah, Bad Bunny is a phenomenon, and people only think like he's just talking shit. You know that song "Titi Me Preguntó"? It's all bullshit what he's saying.
Yep.
But some of the other songs, they're quite nice, but they're a bit sad. Like that song was "Di metterà más fotos." Like, man, which photos are you talking in this current? By the way, translation, because it's all a white crowd. That means I should have taken more photos. I'm like, Bad Bunny, which photos are we talking? You know, in this climate, you gotta be careful. You know, what are you talking about? Photos. You know, you're gonna end up in the Bad Bunny files. I think it's gonna be a bit better than Epstein. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you've been a very tolerant audience, and I really appreciate that. So I will leave that where it is. I've recently created an Instagram, so if I've slightly piqued your interest and I haven't been that tragic, you can follow me on Instagram, Mario Comedy, because some coño took Mario Comedy. And he has no fucking content. So this guy's procrastinating just like I was for fucking 7 years. So enjoy your food, guys. Enjoy, okay? And we'll bring that next up on stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you.